Hi, I'm Nikki, the owner and chief guide at Circle of Light Unlimited. And today for Points of Light, I'm going to address a question my friend Catherine posted on my page a few weeks ago. So thanks for your patience, Catherine. She asked about how does someone go about starting to become a healer? And I think that's a wonderful question. I'm going to do my best to answer it. But I think I've got an even better question. Why does somebody start on the path to become a healer? And I think the real answer to that is that it happens when we receive the call. It has to be a passion, a burning, something that we can't set aside. If it's an interest, well then sure, we can learn as much as we can, do as much as we can. But I think to really make that a part of who we are and what we do, it has to be a passion. And I don't even really like using the word healer to apply to myself. I like to use guide because it's our job, whether, no matter what modality we're using. I teach a lot of Reiki, but it could be theta healing. It could be vibrational work. It could be guiding somebody, healing through writing, whatever your modality you're drawn to is, or many of them. It's our job to help guide people towards their own healing, to open themselves up and take the risks, feel safe enough to be vulnerable, to do the hard work, because healing is often hard work. Now, not everybody approaches it that way. Some people, it can go one of two ways, really. There's the really digging deep, the looking at the pain and the anger and the sadness and expressing and releasing it one way or another. Or there's the letting go and allowing, which really is another form of hard work. And that's something I was really exploring just this morning with a video a friend sent me, is I've always spent a lot of time talking about how do we help guide people to being open and receiving the healing, being open to receive the Reiki or to doing the journal work honestly or whatever. How do we guide people towards that feeling of safety and valuing that in order to achieve the greatest amount of healing possible? On the other hand, I'm seeing more and more how we, as healers, as guides, as, however you want to frame that, need to believe, particularly when we're talking energy work, particularly when we're talking about pure energy and pure intention, that we as practitioners need to be open to how far that can really go. So the opposite school of thought is it doesn't matter what the person receiving is really focusing on, as long as they're open to receiving that. To some, it's the sheer amount of energy that we're able to bring in and channel at once, and not just believe, but know that it can do its work. So how do we go about doing that? by doing the practice. It's by doing the work on ourselves, by digging deep into ourselves. We can't become strong healers, practitioners, guides if we don't do the work on ourselves. And that is ongoing forever and ever. As long as we're in this earth plane, we're continuing to learn and grow. It really upsets me when I encounter people who claim to be healers or teachers or magical practitioners or whatever, who've been like, yeah, I did the really hard work. I healed myself. I did what I needed to do. Now I can share it with others. I'm done. No, we're not ever done. We continue to peel back those layers, to deal with the things that we're encountering now in our lives now, with whatever we're being presented with, to take our personal practices and healing and growth deeper and deeper and deeper. Another thing we need as practitioners is when we receive the call. This call may be about connecting with our own passion, our own divine light. Absolutely. But it's also a call of service, of connecting with people where they are and serving them in their times now, of giving the gifts that we have been so blessed to not only have, but to learn how to utilize and how to bring forth into this world, and sharing them, and sharing and sharing. Not to the point that we deplete ourselves, but it can't be about our egos. It can't be because I have this special gift, I have this special knowledge, and you're coming to me because you don't have it. No, it is an honor for me to serve you. And the more I ask for the guidance to serve the people, to give them what they need, and the more I ask to find the people that I am able to serve, the more things come into flow and balance. So how do we do any of that? I don't know that I have a good answer. To start. To not just say, oh, I have to have all my ducks in a row before I can start on this path, or that I have to have all the answers before I can get out there and start sharing. It's no. We do our reading, we take the class, we act on whatever we're drawn to or being guided to. We set the excuses aside, we go do it, and then we share and we serve. There are a lot of different, modalities and paths and ways we can go about doing that. Just type in a search, Google healing modalities, and I'm sure you'll get, a zillion different hits. Follow your heart. Follow what resonates with you and what's drawn to you. I don't know that I have any better advice than that. So, Catherine, I don't know whether that answers your question or not, but that's what I've got. That's what is coming up out of my heart right now. So many blessings on your path. Thank you for asking the question. For other people out there, if you've got other questions, other topics you want me to address, I will do my absolute best. Please let me know. I think I had a shielding question a while back, so we may do that one next. So many blessings to you. If you want to learn more about what I do or connect with me directly, I would love that. My website is circleoflightunlimited.com. Find me on Facebook, Google+, YouTube, all those places, and let me know how I can serve you, because I guarantee you it's going to help me on my path of healing and growth. Many, many blessings.